So there's a realization, or a thought at least, that I had last week when creating content and kind of working on my stuff and my work, is that getting stuck in this social media thought process. And it's not a bad thing, but it's something I noticed that I'm kind of getting stuck into, and I don't want to. I don't think so, at least. So the thought here is that as someone who's trying to become a cinematographer, or at least a commercial cinematographer, and get clients to work with and make content for them and commercial work for either the social channels or just online in general, posting and sharing things on my personal account that don't show the actual work might not actually work for me. So I do see other creators and other people creating work where they're only showcasing the final work that they made and maybe some BTS. And I'm noticing that a lot of the work that I've been posting right now is more, how you say, maybe tips and tricks, things like that, but I'm not showcasing the actual work that I can do. And that's creating spec work. So I made one spec project earlier in the year, which I was super proud of. And it's on my Instagram. You can see it, and even on my YouTube channel. I'll have it linked down below. And that was the Arterix spec project, which I made with a few friends. And I had a lot of fun doing that. And it was really cool. And it showcases my work, like what I can do as a cinematographer, DP, the director, because it was my idea fully. So it's kind of a thought that I had where I know posting on social media is something we should be doing and doing consistently, which I have been over the past, I'd say maybe 6 weeks, which has been pretty cool. But I need to really focus on creating work to get actual clients. And that includes and should really be spec projects. So that's something I want to work through this week. Then I do have some more editing, of course, for actual client work as well. But I do really want to start planning spec projects to then put some money behind and showcase to people and hopefully get client work. Because at the end of the day, it's all about working with clients and building a business and not just posting for fun. So I'm going to have some lunch. I'll take you through the stuff and I'll be back. So I've been going through this week, kind of trying to figure out what I want to do with the spec work. And I do actually have an idea. I wrote down here. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but it's kind of like a 3-part series for JBL. It's actually, where is it? Right here. So this little speaker, kind of a fun idea because JBL and a lot of speakers, honestly, nowadays, they're very... you can use them in almost any condition, which is kind of what they're built for. Especially this tiny thing. It's dust-proof, it's waterproof. So the idea was kind of JBL literally for anything. Like you can use it wherever you want. So the idea that I had is either I could go not really a traditional route, but the route where it's a lot of quick shots and actions and, it's more energetic. Or there's an idea where I saw from Adidas, and it's their campaign of "You Got This," which is kind of like just do it for Nike. But the idea is you have a slow pan in of a static shot where there's an action happening, and it's kind of showing, the athlete speaking to someone that they're close to, where it's more of them encouraging them to do more, to say, you got this, you can do what you want to do. But the idea of the shot is it's just a static shot that's slowly zooming in. That's the whole composition. So that's what I kind of had the idea for. I was like, what if I did something like that for JBL, but it's for literally any situation? So today you'll see in some of the clips, it's actually snowing here, which is pretty shitty. And we had a nice couple of days, and now it's back to bad Canadian weather and heavy snow where it's going to be packing and all slushy outside. But then I thought to myself today, I was like, why don't I film something with this where I put it on my ledge, which I did, which is kind of risky, and I'm kind of glad I didn't fall, and film the idea where it's a slow pan in, very slow, and then I'll have copy on top, and it ends with just the speaker there center aligned, call out at the top. So that's what I did. I did it really quick. I'm actually going to look at it and edit and see what it looks like. Some of the other ideas that I had for that idea is I believe it was. So it's playing soccer in the rain, which I don't know if we're really going to do that. Using it in the shower because it is waterproof, so I do want to showcase that. And I'm thinking, again, same idea, where it's hanging in my shower on a little thing that I have, and I'm slowly zooming in through the glass, where it's kind of fogging up, but you can kind of still see it there. And then also maybe date night. If something's not working, whatever it might be, or you're having a nice dinner, you put the speaker in the middle and you just see people enjoying a date and slowly zooming in to the speaker. So that's the idea. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. And I'm trying to see how it turns out and what I like. And also speaking more to the idea of falling into like that social media trap that I mentioned earlier this week. I notice when I'm creating content for social media specifically, at least Instagram, I'm not showcasing the work I can do and the work that I want to get hired for. I want to become a cinematographer in the Toronto area, whether that's a solo creator, whatever it might be, it's something I want to do. And to do that, I shouldn't only be posting my Yap content, which I do, which I really actually enjoy and it's fun. And it seems like people do enjoy it, but I should be posting more of my work, my actual spec work, making work that could be for clients and showcasing exactly what I could do, how it looks, and the premium quality behind it. And then also showcasing my styles with it. I typically like macro shots and close ups and something that are more static and composed. So those are things I'm trying to focus on and I'm kind of working toward now with this JBL idea. So I'll see what it looks like, at least this first really quick idea. You see, it was just two LED lights really and outside and on a tripod, but we'll see what it looks like and kind of go from there. So let's see.